going on, everybody? Welcome to another Dazed Thoughts. This is Tyler's Corner, and I'm Tyler. I'm going to let him introduce himself. He's been on before, but for those of you who don't know,
I'm Shelby.
this is Shelby. Today, we've got a little different. Usually I'd be asking questions, but I did not come prepared today, so I kind of made Shelby come prepared, and he's going to be asking the questions, and we're just going to we're going to kind of wing it today, so bear with us. So go ahead, Shelby.
Well, first, we kind of like to talk about our past, but some of the stuff that we really remember and stuff.
Well, they're going
Like high school versus college. I know that I liked high school a lot better than fucking college.
That's because, honestly, I feel like we made high school better. For some people don't like high school.
Right.
High school is at the moment, of course, I'd say don't like school. People out of high school, some people enjoy the adult life. But some people, you don't always keep in contact with, everybody you knew from school.
Right.
You know
I
what I'm
barely
saying?
see anybody.
It's inevitable.
That I graduated with.
Yeah, and, some of those people you knew, y'all weren't really close, but, y'all were close. They weren't, as close as we were, but, for example, I don't fucking know.
I can't remember their names.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's been a while.
I remember their faces, but not their names.
I seen Cody Williams in driving around 5-star yesterday. Shout out. That was one. He always was sorry. I see every time I go to Walmart, I see a couple people I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see their faces, but I don't remember their names or anything like that.
Same. We could go back all the way to when we first met. It
Mr.
was
Myers class, right?
It was the gym class.
Yeah, gym class.
It was the gym class.
Because
That was the first class we had of the day.
Yeah. Coach Tackett's?
No, it
Or
was
Howard's?
Coach Howard.
Oh, yeah.
We had Coach Howard's gym class. It was me, you, was it Eric Lee in our class?
Maybe, and then two, older guys that was,
Rob, you remember Rob?
Yeah, because we had, math lab afterwards.
Yeah, it was, Glendale.
Glendale.
Yeah, Glenda was in it. But yeah, that class was rough. I didn't like it.
No, I had the shit every damn morning.
Yeah, I
Every
remember.
time.
After it was like a half and half class. So you do gym for one semester and then do the weightlifting, health and
It
weight.
was health because we did Coach Tackett.
No, but see, remember we were gonna do the weightlifting, and he was
yeah.
like, "Boys, if you want to get out of here, you can go." So we changed, and we took Coach Tackett's instead.
That's right.
And then there was only 8 people in there. Yeah, we didn't
do 3 setups. We would walk
Yeah.
around the gym 10 laps or something.
We had a
stupid.
Substitute teacher one time come
She was
in.
asking what roll was.
Yeah.
And I persuaded her it was stretch. We would roll
Yeah.
from one side of the gym to the other side.
Yeah, she wanted us to do exercises, so we told her rolling was an exercise we do every day.
And she got on the floor too. And
Yeah,
I
she
think
did the
was
same
trying
thing.
to.
Yeah, she was so confused. We mostly played ping pong in there.
Yeah, ping pong and bloody knuckles. Remember we would play.
Yeah.
With
Or was it quarters?
It was
Yeah.
quarters. He had quarters, and he didn't care.
No, he had no.
Or every time you asked to go to the bathroom, he would do rock paper scissors with you,
Yeah.
and he would always choose the same one.
Coach Tackett was cool.
Yeah,
He was
he's
a
his
good guy.
class.
He was a good guy. High school versus college.
Yeah, do you even remember much about college when you did go?
When I did go,
Yeah, Scott Tech.
no, not really. I dreaded it. I really did. Even though my first year was all about my general education,
No,
like my math, English, all that stuff. I had a couple, trying to remember what kind of classes I had. Mostly math, for real. And then my second year, I had electrical stuff, like motor controls and stuff like that. But
right.
I took a third shift job at Walmart and just quit going to school. So,
Yeah.
so. But college wasn't fun, but the college life, I'd say, was way funner than high school's because we were out more.
True.
We did a lot more things after high school.
That's true.
We went to the hookah lounge all the time.
Yeah. Every single day, just about.
Yeah. We would
Hang out with Armpit.
Yeah, Armpit. Yeah.
Yeah, remember her?
Go play pool.
Stinky?
Yeah. I met her in college.
Yeah, that's right. You met her, Megan, and then.
You remember that time her car got locked?
Yeah, inside Sky Tech.
Yeah, it got
Yeah,
locked
and we
because
were freaking out.
we were late and the gate locked.
It was my car too.
Yeah, yours was too. That's funny
and
as hell.
Finally, someone eventually came out there. Something I forgot how we got a hold of somebody or something. Something went down. I can't remember.
We got a hold of some security guard or something.
I think we finally got in. I think, but then we couldn't figure out where to go.
Yeah.
We just wanted to go somewhere.
Yeah, we had some fun
I think I
times.
saw a sippy cup just moving across the floor.
This house is haunted, yo.
Are you really serious?
Yeah. Did you really?
I saw something. I don't know if it was paper. It looked like a sippy cup.
That's crazy.
It's like sliding across the floor. Anyways. So yeah, I mean, I get that. The inside life in high school was a lot better than college, I think. But the outside life was better, if that makes sense.
Right.
Because I remember I stopped going to classes my spring semester. And just hung out with you all day. Then we would always go to geography class.
Yeah, I go into your classes.
Because we would always just talk about rainbows and shit.
I'd be high as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. I would be super high and I'd go in these classes.
Get high every morning.
Yeah, every morning before work.
Yep.
I once made brownies in my house one time.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, it stunk so bad for like 2 days. Like, I never made any more after that. That was it for me.
How was your apartment life? Did you enjoy
the
apartment?
I enjoyed it, but the only thing, they had rules. Like, it was like a foster care based apartment. So, like, I got it for free, but, like, couldn't go out past 10.
Couldn't have people over.
Couldn't have people over past 10, but only like 3 times a month.
Yeah.
Had to have a job and go to school, which, I mean, I was doing that anyway. But I think it was just the freedom that got to me, and then wanting to lock me up at 10 o'clock, you know?
Right. I remember you got really close with the old lady downstairs.
Yeah.
I can't remember her name. Because we were telling her we were going to go see the Rocky Horror Story.
Yeah. Dang. She was really nice, yo.
Yeah. What's your love life currently like?
Oh, I'm single. I'm very, very single.
How's that been treating you? How do you deal with that? Do you enjoy it? Do you hate it?
I mean, I don't hate it because, let's say I don't go without, you know, if that makes any sense. Wink, wink. But I don't know. I'm just not in the mental state to go be in a relationship, I think.
You
know?
want a relationship?
Do I want one? Not at the moment, no. I couldn't really deal with it. I love smoking weed too much.
What if she loves smoking weed too a lot?
Yeah, but I mean, if
You're
there's a
just
girl
not
out
ready?
there that smokes weed, hit me up. We'll talk. No, but
Did you have a love life in the past?
I
Like
had
around
one.
college
I had
or
one in high school. I was
Yeah.
in high school.
She's got a baby now.
Yeah, yeah. Shout out to that baby.
Did you love anybody in college or have a crush or anything? On Armpit, maybe, possibly?
I had a crush on Armpit until I smelled her armpit.
Her armpits never stunk.
It just
I
that
guess
one
we never
time.
got close to her
Yeah,
enough.
just that one time.
Yeah.
Trying to think who else.
I think you had a crush on Megan because you used to get pissed off because, what was his name? Joe? Joseph.
Joseph,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because he was an asshole.
Megan was cool, but yeah.
Maybe he's not an asshole anymore. She's still with him?
I have no idea. I ought to look him up on Facebook. Let's look this up on Facebook.
I think I have her on Instagram or something.
We're going to show you this.
Or maybe it's Facebook. I don't think I did Instagram much back
I don't know if we should like show like the internet, people's Facebooks.
No. Is that her?
Yeah.
Does she live in Paris now?
She works at Dunder Mifflin.
What?
I'm just kidding. She lives in Texas. Holy cap. And she's engaged.
To Dustin.
Who's Dustin?
Don't
That's
say
not
her last
Joseph.
name. Oh, Joseph's out of the picture.
Yeah.
About time. Yeah, that is her.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cover up the name. Cover up the name and show the picture.
No. Yeah. Yeah, you can show the. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
'cause
don't know if they'll really be able to see.
No, they can't.
Let it focus.
Yeah, it's not focused, but. Oh, we're trying too
That's
hard.
a little better. Whatever.
Looks like it's Disney
It's
World.
her.
Yeah.
They're at Disney World, Disneyland 1.
That's not Joseph, by the way.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So-
What about yours? I know you had a girlfriend back in the day.
Yeah, we don't talk about her. She made my life horrible. I think that's why I mainly hate college that much.
Yeah.
I don't know. No, that's not the reason. It probably plays a part because everything in our life plays a part. That sounds really stupid, but I think I hated college a lot because I liked weed a lot back then, and
all
I
because
didn't really have self-control over it, and kind of just I hated school and missing other things with that I enjoyed more. Messed it up, and like also I just didn't know what I wanted to be. I kept saying I wanted to be a teacher. Just I think the main reason is because I thought it would be an easy ass job, and I'd be off in the summer.
Yeah.
And other breaks, and I just was like lazy and didn't really want to do anything. I mean, I still struggle with that sometimes. I hate school. Period.
I feel the same way.
I don't know why I hate school so much. Sometimes I wonder if it's just because they don't really make school enjoyable. Like, yeah, we need to learn the basic stuff, math and science and all that stuff.
But there's
we need to
ways.
learn more things. Or like, I don't know. I think it all depends what type of teachers you have.
Like there's really different ways to make like education fun to learn, entertaining. For example, Neil deGrasse Tyson. If you ever watch any of his shows, he makes like everything like science, astrophysics, and stuff like that. He makes it very interesting to watch.
Maybe we should close the curtain.
We're gonna close the curtain because it's a little bright in here now. Close this one over here too. Now it's a little dark in here. How we doing? All right. Maybe we should turn on the light.
That's better.
Okay. Anyway, but yeah, Neil deGrasse Tyson, he makes everything that he says entertaining and fun to learn.
I just think there's too many people that hate school, or they say that, and there's a reason. It's not just because you hate it; it's a reason why you hate it.
Because you're bored. Everybody's bored. Everybody's really bored of being in school. Because I mean, you don't do anything.
Do you think you have to go to college to be successful?
No, that's proven fact. There's plenty of people like celebrities. Hell, a lot of people never went to college to be
I mean,
successful.
there's people around here that, I wouldn't want to live that life, but working at like an aluminum, they make a lot of money.
Yeah, I really think it's all mental. How far you're willing to push yourself.
Yeah, I mean, for example, like at Walmart, I mean, I hope I become an assistant one day and start making a lot more money, you know, in the double digits.
Double digit range.
Hopefully sometime a triple digit later on in life. I think it might not be with Walmart, but it'll be with something. I want to be rich,
I know, that's fucking right.
travel the world.
I'd love to like get a boat, like a houseboat, like a real nice yacht or something. Maybe not even a yacht that's big.
My cousin has a school bus.
For real?
Yeah, turn it into like a house.
That's what I wanted to
she's
do.
Gonna, I think she's gonna like travel or around the states.
Me and
or
Trevor.
something.
Me and Trevor talked about that. We were gonna buy a bus, like just go to like Florida or California or something, and just like live in it until we get enough money to buy a house and just live down in Florida or somewhere.
Right on.
Just have it like a new start, you know, somewhere where there's
Yeah, that's why
legal
I'm
weed.
ready for Tennessee. Maybe it's like a. Yeah, I'm gonna still come home and stuff, you know, because this is my home. But like, I need like a fresh start. I feel like.
I agree. I really.
I mean,
agree.
not even just like a fresh start, just like a different environment, a different town.
I feel like there's more to see than what I've been
Oh, yeah,
seeing
there
my
is.
whole life.
You have one life. You need to go out there and go do what you want
That's
to do.
right.
That's why.
We're not getting any
That's
younger.
why I want to get richer. Not even richer, just more wealthy. I mean, I got a credit card now. So like,
Credit
that's how I
card.
afford to go to one vacation. But I mean, you need to pay it right off, like I did.
Yeah.
But like, there's just so much out other countries, other cities. You have one life, so why do you want to stay in the rest of Kentucky your whole entire life without seeing the world?
You don't. There's nothing here but sorrow.
No. just liquor stores and
Yeah.
food, fast foods and a Walmart.
Yeah.
And then a Burke's Outlet, you know.
Then you got Dollar General where all the rednecks park. Ski cowboy.
Yeah, because there's nothing else in this town to do. I think that's why kids smoke weed. I mean, I
mean,
don't necessarily say weed's bad, but can't let weed control your life, you know. But like other kids do drugs, and it's just because there's nothing here. There's not a bowling alley, there's not a movie theater. I mean, they could easily do like a movie theater like Springfield has.
Right.
Show 2 screenings.
I feel like weed makes shit you do at your house fun. You know what I'm saying?
I can see that.
Yeah, like if I'm sitting in my house and I'm watching TV, I'm bored as fuck. Like, I ain't got shit to do.
Yeah, then you start eating.
Yeah. And then you're like, all right, fuck it, I'm going to smoke me a blunt or a joint or a
And you start eating
bong,
more.
rip or whatever. You start eating more. And then you're like, damn, this show's pretty fucking badass. It's cool as fuck.
Speaking of a show, you ready for Game of Thrones Sunday?
Oh, my God. I'm going to fix up my Fire Stick.
I want to start watching it. I don't know what I can watch it on.
I'll give
catch
you...
up.
Oh, my
You
God,
have them?
every season.
No.
I swear to God.
You need to watch some of the first
I got to go
seasons
get them
today.
from my house.
No shit.
I've got every single season of Game of Thrones.
There's what, 7?
Yep.
So what's the story? Like, all right, give
The
like a
story?
small back real quick.
All right, small background. Okay, there's 4. Let me see. I think there's 4 or 5 different families. You've got the Starks. You've got the Targaryens, who are extinct, but there's only one person that's a Targaryen that's alive left. But there's really 2.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert. But that's already happened. Anyway, you got the Starks, Targaryens. You've got the Lannisters. You've got. Those are the main 3. Starks, Targaryens, Lannisters. Starks are kind of the good guys. The Lannisters are kind of the bad guys. And the Targaryens are kind of... They're the badass. She's badass. She's got dragons. And
Okay.
she's got like a dragon. The blood of the dragon. She can't be burned by fire.
Wow.
Well, anywhere, there's like a big battle going on. Trying to become the leader of the 7 kingdoms. The king. You've got Jon Stark, who wants to be... the leader, or he really doesn't want to be the leader of the 7 kingdoms. He wants to be the leader of the North. He wants to protect his people. He's a good guy. And then you've got Daenerys Targaryen, who's the mother of the Unburnt, the Khaleesi. She's the Dragon Queen. She wants to be the leader of the 7 kingdoms because back in the day her family ruled it, and it got overthrown. And so she wants to come back and overthrow them.
Right.
Because she's the rightful ruler. Anyway, then you have the Lannisters, who, it's a woman, and she was married to the person who overthrew the Targaryens. So, she's evil as fuck, dude. Like, she's just evil as fuck.
So it's just like, it's a lot of action.
Yeah,
and
but
drama.
the whole plot of the story is there's an army of the dead coming.
Oh, really?
There's an army of the dead coming to kill all life. And this is the last season, and they're already here. Like, it's nothing but... living, they all have to come together to survive. And there's the dead and the living, and they have to fight.
That's
It's
cool.
badass,
It's based
dude.
off a book, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's so badass, dude.
Speaking of TV shows, have you seen Black Summer? It's just
Black
it's on
Summit? No, I haven't watched
Summer.
it. No,
It's on Netflix. I finished it. It's a Netflix original. It's the new zombie TV show. It's pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah, it's pretty neat how they, you just have to watch. It's hard to explain. They do stuff different.
I'd like to, because I thought about watching this the other day, but I kind of thought the zombies or the graphics would be kind of shitty.
Not really. It's just, it's different. Have you ever watched Z Nation?
Mm-mm.
A lot of people are saying it's in the Z Nation world, like, the universe, but, like, the director said it wasn't, but I kept seeing a lot of people say it still is, but besides that, I mean, it's still a good TV show.
Right.
The zombies are a lot different, you know, like the traditional zombies are like on Walking Dead where they're like slower. No, these people are like, they're fast and quick.
That's fucking
And people
cool.
still don't know, like you have to shoot them in the head and they keep just like spraying bullets at them. But anyway, it's a good show. Yeah, it's a good show.
There's a lot of good TV shows to watch. Have you seen The 100 on Netflix?
The 100?
Yeah, that's
I'm
so-
waiting for the new season to come on it.
That's so good.
I love that show.
I like, they got a new Trailer Park Boys animated series.
Oh, an animated series.
Yeah,
I've watched a
on
lot
Netflix.
of the non-anime.
Yeah.
They're funny.
It's
I like
good.
Bubbles.
I'm trying to think what else I've been watching. I mean, I've been watching Hemlock Grove, but that's been on there for years. Yeah,
never watched it.
it's weird. I quit watching it.
You like Black Mirror?
Black Mirror is fucking amazing. I love
I've
Black
watched a few episodes of it.
Have you watched
girlfriends?
Bandersnatch?
Our friends got us started on it. Huh?
Mirror. Bandersnatch, a Black
No.
Mirror movie. It's like an interactive movie. Like your choices.
My friends were telling me about that.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to do that.
They got one with Bear Grylls. It's like You versus Wild, but it's retarded. I tried it the other day. It was yesterday, as a fact. But yeah, it's not.
Because I said something about it, and I was like, I need to come out with a movie like that. How you interact with it.
Mm-hmm.
And my girlfriend's like, well, that'll take forever. And then our friends were like, well, that's already out. I'm like, well, there goes that idea to be successful in life.
It's a good idea, though.
Yeah, it is. That's pretty much what games are.
It is.
When they give you a choice, like Mass Effect.
You're just more free in games to do what you want.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Speaking of games, are you gonna get World War Z or?
We'll see.
What's the other one?
Days Gone.
Days Gone.
I was thinking about getting World War Z.
It's only gonna be $40. It's like co-op.
Yeah, but it's not free roam. You only get there's areas of missions you do.
That's still fun.
See, I don't know though. I know I'm gonna get Days Gone. I might.
Days Gone's gonna be more like. I think it gives me. Have you ever played the game Uncharted?
Yeah,
it gives me the vibe of that's how it's gonna kind of be like, or like The Last of Us, the same movement.
I feel like I might get it.
I think I'm gonna get both of them.
I know.
I got Red Dead Redemption 2, but I just can't get into it anymore. I get bored of it.
I got Just Cause 4, but it's a letdown.
Is it?
It's a total letdown.
A lot of games are letdowns.
I wanted to go inside the tornado. Can't. Can't do it. So I'm done with that.
Apex Legends, that's what I've been playing lately, but their first season was just a joke. You pay $10 and you don't get shit. Barely anything. You get some camos, maybe 10 camos.
Yeah, it's trash.
They could have done it a lot better.
They got Conan for free this month on PS4. Conan
really?
Exiles, yep.
You can change your PSN. You can change your PSN now.
I seen that where you changed your...
one time. Yeah,
for real?
Saucy.
Oh.
Because I'm saucing
on some motherfuckers. Yeah. Just a little shout. Make sure y'all still there with us.
But what's your beliefs?
My beliefs?
Beliefs in anything. It doesn't have to be religious beliefs in life, beliefs in school, beliefs in what. Just spit something out.
Okay. I believe. Okay, let's say I believed there was a God and Jesus and stuff like that back when I was little. I went to church and everything and all that. And I'm not saying I don't anymore. I'm just saying there's a lot of questions. After watching Alex Jones, I know everybody might think Alex Jones is crazy, but that man is... Alex Jones? I can't really explain how...
We'll watch him in a minute.
But anyway, he talks more about conspiracy theories than more than anything.
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about.
But he was talking about how there's 12 dimensions in this world. And I kind of really believe that because I've took some psychedelics in my time. And I believe taking acid and taking shrooms opens up a gateway in your mind to these other
dimensions.
Yeah, I wouldn't say fully, but you can experience what it's like. But I think that's where
you need to read called The Encounter.
I think that's where the aliens come from. I think aliens are just us from another dimension.
Really? Yeah. Do you think other planets are like those dimensions, or do you think there's actually other planets with other human beings? Or other species?
Haven't figured space out yet. I really want to believe there's life out there.
I think there is. I think there's just different species. I mean, they say there's animals. We're all animals, I think. But, yeah, people know that. We're mammals. But we're just a type of species. I don't think it's necessarily other planets have aliens with 6 arms and fucking 5 eyes, but it's other life, I think. Did you see where they took the picture of the first black hole?
Yes. Yes, I did. I've seen that. That was really fucking neat.
I forgot how many black holes there is, but
I'd say it's...
Isn't there black holes with other universes in it, other galaxies in those black holes?
It should be.
So there has to be
Yeah. But what I wanna... Damn, I lost my fucking train of thought. Oh, one of my beliefs is that the doctors in hospitals, when pregnant people come in to have their babies, the doctors and the nurses decide whether or not they want to tell this mother if the baby's dead or alive. Either way, it's alive or dead. And they take this, let's say this girl has this baby and it looks alive, but it's not crying or nothing, but the doctors know it's alive. They just take it away and they tell the mother it's dead. And they keep these babies and they put them in these pods in another room. and they harvest these babies and their organs and shit and to make money.
Do you think that's true?
I honestly believe that's true because if you watch, they had a video on YouTube about the governor talking about how the doctors and the mothers consult and decide whether or not the baby is alive or dead, or to be resuscitated. And then, or to be alive or dead. And then they're like, we keep the babies comfortable until the time. And then, like, we will resuscitate if need be. Like, if they die, we'll bring them back to life just to make their organs stay. Like, it's crazy as fuck.
I'm going to have to look that up.
Yes.
After this. I've never heard of that. That's wild.
Yeah, it's fucking really crazy. What about your beliefs?
I don't think I know. Well, no, I don't. I don't believe in the Bible.
Yeah.
I think that the church, long years from now or whatever, created that just to get money from people to join the church.
I believe a church.
I think there's a God. There's some sort of God or some sort of something out there that all created us. I mean, we just didn't come out of nowhere. But it doesn't necessarily have to be like a human being like me or like the person the Bible says, like Jesus Christ or Holy Spirit or whatever. So, I don't know. I don't know anything about the Bible. But anyways, I just think there's something out there like an orb. I think like if there's an afterlife when we die, we don't look like this. Because think about it. You die when you're 60 years old, you die when you're 30-something. Do you look like a 60-year-old?
Keep talking.
Do you look like a 30-year-old? Like, you don't... Like, do you look your age of when you die? It wouldn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. Maybe it does to you. But when you die 60, you should look 60. When you die 30, you should look 30. So, like, do we just see that person as a 60-year-old for the rest of our lives? Or... So, I don't think we look like humans. I think we look like all orbs. Like, orbs of energy and, like... These orbs glow a certain way. When you're happy, it glows maybe yellow.
Mm-hmm.
Or when you're sad, it glows blue. Because I don't think our feelings will go away when we're dead. Like if it did, then we wouldn't know who these people are that we're around with. So
That could be another reason why scientists and like ghost adventures and like people who ghost hunt shit say like they see these orbs and shit like that.
Right.
Like those are spirits. Like that could be your soul.
Right.
So a lot of people think it's your soul going.
Uh-huh.
So
The Encounter, the book, really explains that a lot. But like, I want to reread it because you still get confused after you read it the first time because it's a lot. Excuse me. There's a lot to take in.
Yeah.
But like, it really explains it. I'll have to bring it over where you can read it. It's real. It's not real short, but it's shorter. So yeah, that's my beliefs. I wouldn't say I'm a Christian. I mean, I'm a good person. I don't think you have to be a Christian to be a good person.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a title.
I agree.
And that's another thing. I mean, like, we went to Gatlinburg and these girls asked us, do we think we're a good person? Or no, do we think we're going to go to hell? And I was like, no, I don't think I'm going to hell because I've never raped anybody. I've never killed anybody. Like, how are you going to let a killer go into heaven, but you're not going to let me go to heaven? If there's a God, he lets the killer go in, but he doesn't let me go in just because I didn't believe his body, like believe in him or anything. That's not right to me.
I agree.
So, no. Anyways, off my beliefs.
Off of the beliefs, on to the next.
You ever deal with depression ever, or have you ever dealt with depression, you think, in your life?
I mean, I wouldn't.
At one time.
I wouldn't call it depression, but like I'd call it like a burst of sadness for like a phase. Like 'cause when I was like 17, you remember I went into foster care at one time, and for a while, like the first time it was like scary, like because you're going to this new place, this new house, and like new people that you don't even fucking know, and you're just like sleeping in their beds, and it's weird. It's just weird. So it was like I was kind of down. I wouldn't say depressed, but I was like down for a while. School helped. School helped quite a bit because I was away, but it was just weird for the longest time. I was only in there for a year.
I remember I came over to one of the houses.
Yeah, down 4th of July that one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a. Yeah, we're not.
Yeah. So no, you haven't really dealt with any. That's all.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty much about the saddest time. Man, there's been times where I've been sad, but I don't think I've really done with like depression.
Right. I don't think I've had bursts of sadness, but nothing like depression. I mean, I can't say I'm depressed. I can't say I have depression because you have to get, diagnosed with it.
Yeah, they give you medicine and stuff for that, don't they?
Yeah, they do. I know someone that takes medicine.
Yeah. Well, if you ever feel the need that you're depressed or want to feel the need to do anything, there's a number to call. There is a suicide hotline.
Yeah, suicide. I mean, saw something on. What did I see it on? I saw it on. It's just a conspiracy theory, so I mean it's not like a fact. But I saw it on Shane Dawson, the guy I talked about last time. I think I saw it on one of his. There's a lot of cartoons. What he's saying, a lot of people believe media tricks our minds when we're younger into like suicidal. Like it's okay if you're sad, you can kill yourself, because there's a lot of Disney cartoons, even when it's like in black and white, and it's like the first type of cartoons. Shows this one character always shooting himself with a gun, and my mom said that she remembers seeing that all the time on cartoons. Like there's like cartoon like shows you where how Minnie kills Mickey, and it shows you like Mickey being depressed and stuff, and he tries to kill himself like 3 different ways, but it always fails. Like one time with the rope breaks or something. And he's like, oh man, and that's actually in a comic book, I think, not the cartoon. But a lot of people believe, back to it, the media puts this into our minds. So then when we grow up, when you get sad and you start thinking, not everyone thinks suicidal thoughts, but you start thinking suicide or thoughts, or you have these little triggers that trigger you.
Yeah. Like that's the first thing you come to.
Yeah, and people think the media are just doing this maybe for like population control, or just because for shits and giggles, for a sick joke.
The media does fucked up things. We know this for a fact. In the world, the media, we all still consume it. We all still take it all in, but the media is fucked up, and we all know it. But
I mean, the songs nowadays. I can't think of the people that sing it, but like there's songs that are talking about how, and pretty much just talking about how cheating's okay. It's just like
I got a side
like nowadays you hear people cheating all the time. People aren't loyal, but like back then, I never lived in that back at that time, but like I feel like they never really talked about it. But then the people, it started happening more, and then people take advantage of the things that are happening just to make their songs popular.
Right.
Or just to plug it into your head.
Anything to catch the fucking viewers' eyes.
True.
Yeah. Anything to make them money. That's all the world works on, is money.
Talking about depression and sadness, a lot of people say, or they don't say it, but like it's looked down upon when a man cries.
I say that.
Do you think they're a little bitch when they cry? I mean, it's normal, right?
I'd say it's not a bad thing. Everybody, we're all human. We all have a soul. We all have feelings. Everybody has emotions. So, I say babies cry, kids cry, women cry. Men cry. Like, are you telling me when somebody close to you dies, you can't cry for them? You can't.
Or you lose your job.
Yeah, or you lose your job.
Your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your husband, your wife.
Right. I'm sure there's been plenty of men out there who cry, but I'm here to tell you it is okay to cry.
So if you're crying right now, you can cry.
Cry with us, please. So, dude.
I think it's a thing that people just don't want to be looked down upon.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how strong they are.
Men want to feel strong. Yeah, men want to feel like they're. I don't know.
I don't care.
I'm just chill. I roll with it.
What's your views on weed?
We all know what that is. My views on weed. I think weed plays a lot of part in my life. To be honest.
I'd say so.
Yeah. I smoke all the time, but I don't think it's a problem.
It helps it helps. I was gonna say it helps the government, but it helps like the state. I was seeing the statistics about how much money Colorado and California, all these other states that are legalized, how much money they've made off. I forgot how much it was Colorado made, but they donated $400,000 to like a homeless area. I don't know if I didn't really look into it, but like I guess they built into like a homeless shelter. They did some kind of. They did $400,000. Yeah,
that is badass.
Weed. And a lot of places are upgrading their schools, their education, just cleaning up neighborhoods.
Yeah, speaking of weed, I left mine upstairs.
I think Michigan could really do that. I think legalize it and really help the neighborhoods and stuff, especially in Detroit. Or Flint, their water. Do you know their water's still bad? Like
Detroit's water's still bad.
Flint, Michigan.
Oh yeah, they had that on Netflix.
I mean, why is no one talking about that? But we're worried about building a fucking wall.
Flint is a horrible town, but they need to fix that shit up. It's like the worst criminal-based place in Detroit.
In Michigan.
Hmm?
Flint's in Michigan.
Oh, whatever, dude. I'm high as fuck. Y'all know what I mean. Damn, cuh. Alright, what's next?
What's some things that bug you that really get under your skin?
That things that get under my skin?
Yeah, what really pisses you off or just really irritates the hell out of you?
Honestly, so like, let's say I'm at work, and I'm like taking some people's orders or whatnot, and they're talking on the phone. That pisses me off. That's one. If I'm talking to somebody, like I have a good attitude with them, and they're just kind of slump and have a bad attitude with me, I get so fucking mad.
Yeah.
They don't pay attention.
What's something besides work?
I really don't like people who just assume they can smoke with me. People outside of family, not family based. Not you either, Shelby. But like, for example, let's say I had one blunt, okay?
Right.
And I was planning on smoking with this one person, or maybe even two people. It could be two people,
Or just by yourself.
or by myself. Either it could work either way. But and then like 5 or 6 people show up, and they're just like, "What's up?" And they sit down and they start talking, you know, and they just like, while you're trying to smoke, they just come sit and have a conversation with you, just expecting. Not insinuating anybody. I don't know anybody who does this. I'm just saying, I don't like that.
It's happened before.
When? With you and this? Oh, with you?
I think it's happened with you before. That's
More than
likely.
I'd
It has
say.
to. I mean, it bugs you.
More than likely.
Yeah.
Not
What about
anytime
some
like
of the old weed stories we have?
the old what?
Some of the old weed stories we had.
The old weed
like,
stories.
when we went with the one person who used to traffic a lot. That's when I started to realize, I need to stop hanging out with this guy. When we went to the apartments, he was trying to sell the weed, but the guy came to me. And then he kept asking me if the weed's good, and I said, I don't know, I'm not selling it to you. I'm just, tagging along. And then he like showed me his gun. He showed a gun. He had a gun on him, yeah.
Where were we at?
And Bowling Green with the guy that starts with the J. I don't want to say his name.
Little guy?
Yeah, little guy.
Nah. For real?
Yeah, you don't remember that?
Glasses?
Yeah, it was over by Southern Lanes. It's apartments over there by it.
Where we were at?
And he drove a pretty fast car. We used to ride with him a lot.
Oh.
Yeah. And the guy kept asking me, is the weed good? And then I finally said, yeah, he said it's good, so here you go. Like, you can take it from him now.
Is that,
We'll talk about it after this.
Yeah. Yeah, we will.
And then I remember that one time I hid a blunt under a rock behind a dumpster or
Southern
something like
Lanes.
crystals. Someone needs to go there and see if it's under there still.
We pulled up to Southern Lanes after smoking a blunt beside the karate place in the alley.
Y'all were done.
Yeah, we were done going in, and we were parked with the windows down, and Shelby was just smoking a blunt in the parking lot, just like, I ain't done yet. I was like, all right, smoking in public.
Right.
Right.
And it's the past. That's what it used to always be about. And now it's all
I
about
didn't
work.
give a fuck. Yeah, I didn't give a fuck back in the day. I really didn't. We used to do a lot of crazy shit.
Yeah.
I'm just glad we didn't get caught doing anything, That would have been bad.
Knock on wood.
Hello? Come in.
No, I'm trying to think of things that bugs me. It irritates the hell out of me. I just hate getting cussed at. Like, I don't care if you yell at me or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
This is within the work or anything. I just go with the flow. I mean, it goes in one ear and goes out the other. But when you start cussing at me or using cuss words towards me, that's what really gets me. Really gets me when someone's trying to throw their religion down your throat.
A what?
Throw their religion down your throat.
Oh, yeah, that's rough.
I mean,
People
yeah,
give
it's
you
cool.
cards
You're
and
Christian,
shit.
cool. I mean, you do you. You're Catholic, cool. I'm not judging nobody.
Here's my card.
Yeah. Not even just that. Just like if you're hanging out with someone and they're throwing it down your throat. You shouldn't talk about religion. You shouldn't talk about politics.
Yeah, I don't like talking about politics. Yeah. That's not a topic.
Bernie, 2020. Filled the burn.
Andrew Yang, man, Andrew Yang.
You know what the Chinese guy's gonna
Yeah.
give everybody $100 or $1,000, he said, or whatever.
He wants to make weed nationwide legal.
I mean, Bernie would probably do that too. He wants to make
Bernie's
college free.
old. Bernie's old.
He agrees with legalizing weed and making college free. Yeah.
We'll talk. We'll talk more.
All right, what do you think is life? Like, why are we on this planet? That's the last thing I got.
That's the last question.
I mean, I think about this daily basis. Why am I here? Am I just here just to work?
And honestly, I feel like we could be here to take care of this planet. Like we were born to
take care of the planet,
but instead we're destroying it for our own benefits.
The counter talks about it's a test. All this is a test, and if you pass the test, you enter like the next cycle of life, which is right in front of us, but you can't see it because our minds won't let us see it.
That sounds like a fucking dimension. That's what that sounds like, dude.
That's what, yeah.
That's what aliens are, our ancestors.
And the whole thing about the encounter, not getting off this, but like the topic, what it's about, it's this guy, he's like an author, he's staying in a hotel, and like 4 o'clock in the morning, some guy starts knocking on the door, and he lets him in finally, and he just starts telling him all this stuff I need to tell you, and tells him everything, like what's going to happen in the world. And some of these have already happened in the past, or they're currently happening now. Maybe not like right on point, but like little bits of it. A lot of it though is straight on point. Shit happening.
Really? I need to read it. You need to bring me that book.
Oh. So why do you think we're on this planet? Take care of it?
Yeah, that's what I believe. What about you?
We'll take care of it, I think. Or no, I don't know. I don't even believe that. I guess I don't know what I believe. I think about this every day.
Yeah, it's a hard question. It is a hard question, but that is for another time.
Yeah. Do you have any last second thoughts of anything crossing your mind?
If you want to follow me on Instagram,
you can follow or subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Yeah, go ahead and tell this.
Shelby Bell. Just look up Shelby Bell and probably pop up, or you can just look up Shelby Bell, How to Be Happy.
I'll probably put the link below to his YouTube video, his most recent one. Yeah. But if you want to, you better drop a like, subscribe.
Let us know what you want us to talk about on the next podcast.
That's right, because I mean he'll be back. But this has been a Dude production.